D, wait for it, Lightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself or whatnot, or just watch this video where I'm going to read them to you. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? And this one comes from Deadline, again, my favorite. So it says, Shawn Levy in talks to direct a Star Wars film after Deadpool 3 and Stranger Things final episodes. That's Shawn Levy right here. So it says, Deadline can reveal that Shawn Levy is in talks to come aboard to develop and to direct a Star Wars film. I don't think they wrote that correctly, but anyways, we are trying to pry loose details of the plot and writer, but this we can tell you. Levy will focus on this one after he completes the job directing Deadpool 3 at Marvel and Disney, the one that brings Ryan Reynolds together with Hugh Jackman, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know if Shawn Levy is the person I would have picked to direct it, but hey, it's fine. It's totally cool. And I'll talk about what I think about which Star Wars movie it's going to be, because I have thoughts. This comes at a prolific moment for Levy. He is in post-production on the limited series All the Light We Cannot See, for which Levy directed all 4 episodes. That series is for Netflix, where he also will direct at least 2 episodes of the 5th and final season of the streamer signature series Stranger Things, which Levy EPs through his 21 Laps banner. The Deadpool 3 deal comes after Levy teamed with Ryan Reynolds on the Adam Project for Netflix, which wasn't too bad. I kind of liked it. Star Wars will be his 3rd recent big film at Disney, where he also directed Ryan Reynolds in Free Guy. Was that really Disney's? That was more Fox's. Disney just acquired it. With a sequel being discussed, Levy is back in franchises after starting there with The Night at the Museum films, which I think those films are fun, but they're not like my favorite, you know. This film lines up among several spearheaded by A-list directors that Lucasfilm is developing. Others include a film with Taika Waititi, Rogue Squadron with Patty Jenkins. Yeah, let's see if all 3 of those 2 happens. And another one from Damon Lindelof, which Deadline recently reported would be directed by Sharmeen Obdi Chinoy. I did a story on that, a video on that. You guys can check that out. Lucasfilm hasn't released a Star Wars film in theaters since 2019's Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, thank God. On the TV front, Leslie Headland's series, The Acolyte, recently went into production. Let's see how that works out. I don't think it's going to work out. But anyways, I think it's going to be bad. The cast includes all these fun people, but I'm not going to go through it. They also have a new season of The Mandalorian set to bow next year, as well as Ahsoka starring Rosario Dawson. Let's see, and it says he has no comment because Disney doesn't comment on projects that are in the works, or maybe that's just Marvel. Pardon me. Pardon me, dose. Okay. So Shawn Levy, I mean, I listen, good for him for getting to this. I think it might be because he's working for Marvel on Deadpool 3. I think this might be the Kevin Feige Star Wars movie. If you remember, Kevin Feige said he was going to do a Star Wars movie for Lucasfilms, and they're keeping it in-house. So I think that with him directing Deadpool 3, I think that they're just like, hey, you want to do a Star Wars movie? You know, you seem to be able to handle this stuff. And I think that, I don't know. Listen to this thing. Shawn Levy, he doesn't really stand out to me. But I do think that they need to get a Star Wars film on the big screen. Like, we need to see Star Wars on the big screen. I think we need to go back to the big screen when it comes to Star Wars, because that's where it started and that's really where it belongs. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not against The the animated shows, I'm not against the shows unless it's, Obi-Wan or, Boba Fett or what was the latest? Oh, or this Andor show. Ugh, gosh, I'll tell you what. But I think that it belongs on like Andor would be really good on the big screen if it was big screen, but it's not, so whatever. But like I think that they need to get Star Wars back into the movies, back onto the big screen. I keep saying the big screen, but they need to get it back into the theaters. They really do, and they need to get somebody. I mean, Shawn Levy, I think he'll be fine directing wise, but they need to get a writer in there that's not going to write all this nonsense. It's going to make it Star Wars. I really, really wish they would do a movie or where the main character is an alien and not a human, I know we're getting Ahsoka, but I mean, come on, she's pretty much a human. She's just got the Liku and everything. All right, you guys. I'm going to end it there. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about Shawn Levy directing a Star Wars film for Lucasfilms after he's done with everything under the sun? He's got to get through Deadpool 3 and Stranger Things, the final season. I don't know how many episodes he's directing for that show, but we'll see how it works out. But yeah. All right, you guys. So tell me what you guys think about all of this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.